Marek, the spouse of Amy Roloff, receives criticism from a producer over his friendship with Matt Roloff in the upcoming episode of Little People, Big World. The upcoming episode of Little People, Big World features a sneak peek at Amy Roloff's husband Marek being exposed for lying about her former partner Matt Roloff. After 28 years of marriage, Amy and Matt announced their separation in 2015. The following year, their divorce became official. Amy and Marek were married 5 years after Amy became engaged in 2019. Even with Matt's recent announcement that he will leave Roloff farm to Amy upon his death, Little People, Big World continues to depict the aftermath of Amy and Matt's divorce. Amy's spouse, is also featured in the TLC program. In the sneak peek of Little People, Big World Season 25, Episode 2, Chris is exposed as a liar after claiming that he and Matt don't discuss Amy when they hang out. The issue of Chris and Matt's bromance is brought up in the Little People, Big World Season 25 teaser film as Amy and Chris are having lunch outside. As long as things don't become wild, Amy is okay with the two men becoming friends. Chris says they're not talking about Amy in a confessional. Not a single person is making fun of her. Chris acknowledges, while they eat, that Amy does occasionally come up in their talks, but they never compare notes. The preview trailer for Little People, Big World then returns to the confessional, where the pair is heard being told by a producer behind the camera, so, save from one instance, Amy was not discussed. Amy turns to face Chris right away, and it's obvious from their body language that this makes her uncomfortable. Chris finally opens up, saying that he and Matt have discussed how annoying Amy's habit of leaving drawers and doors open can be. According to Amy, those occurrences are uncommon. Thankfully, the stress subsides soon, and they begin to chuckle at the predicament. The fact that Amy leaves drawers and doors open is the true issue at hand, although it's not a major one. However, people were upset that Chris and Matt were chatting about Amy behind her back in the comments area of the Instagram post that featured this teaser footage for Little People, Big World. T-Tram23 believed that by not granting her this boundary, Chris had completely disregarded her. Although Amy is often too kind, she's being a good sport about it, and Nansig550 agreed that it's disrespectful. In the comments area, a few fans backed Chris and Matt's discussion regarding Amy. Chris became visibly uncomfortable at that point, so it felt like there might be a major reveal when the producer called him out. Nothing really noteworthy or dramatic was disclosed, thus the admission itself was a little dull. That being said, the fans are correct when they suggest that Chris and Matt should avoid talking about Amy while they're hanging around. Even if their common bond is that they are both married to Amy, there are undoubtedly many other subjects they could talk about. Whether or if Amy has any further problems as a result of Chris and Matt's friendship will be intriguing to watch. Amy and Karen's interactions are a major focus of Little People Big World Season 25. There are several occasions where these two are housed together. As a result, spectators anticipated a great deal of drama and fun, but the air seems to have altered totally now. When Amy and Karen were seen genuinely getting along, fans were shocked. At first, they were in shock at what they saw. However, they quickly began to claim that Amy and Karen were only pretending to be friends for the benefit of the program. Is that accurate? How are these two doing right now? It has never worked out with Amy and Karen. Because of the chaotic dynamics, they have never agreed and have always run into one another's problems. Amy was Matt's ex-wife, and Karen was his fiancée and eventual wife. Thus, it seems that the Little People Big World audience didn't find this shocking. Thus, it's clear that these two are not meant to be best friends. There have been times when Amy has made insinuations that Matt cheated on her with Karen, which is how their romance began. However, viewers were still taken aback when they witnessed these two getting along despite everything. They thus accused them of fabricating their relationship just for the benefit of their family program. During all of this, Amy made some startling admissions when she eventually chose to talk to Karen about the state of their relationship. Amy reports that her relationship with Karen is friendly and that they both treat one another with respect. She clarified that they can now be together because they had mastered coexistence. The Little People Big World celebrity even went so far as to remark that they could spend quality time together and that she doesn't truly have any problems with her. However, Amy was adamant that things would not go any further. She indicated that although she may be friendly with Karen, their relationship wouldn't develop any further. "I wouldn't say we're going to be best friends or anything," the celebrity disclosed in an exclusive interview with Us Weekly. Chris has seen first in all of the Roloff family's problems. He observed that there was tension and animosity between Amy and Karen. As a result, Little People Big World fans never imagined that these two could get along and live together. However, the dynamics began to shift over time. Chris further verified that Amy and Karen's relationship has improved and is now friendly. It was also disclosed by him that he and Matt continue to speak over the phone. Every month, they have a discussion regarding family-related issues once or twice. The famous person attested to the fact that this split pair has intelligent talks, but Amy clarified that everything following her divorce was a process. She said that at first, she was not interested in interacting with Matt and Karen. However, over time, she found herself on the same program with them and sharing the screen. Amy thinks that viewpoints tend to shift with time, and this is a particular type of work.